Oh. Oh, that's the sword. Is this going to be more paladins? Is this going to be more of the Death Lord paladins? Ignis Stormbringer. Thalth the Wraith. Fenrald Fiery Heart. Oh my god. Alright. I'm dead. I am so dead. Holy shit, I don't think that even damaged him. Whoa! Look at how much damage that is! Oh my god. I'm focusing on the Wraith first, because I feel like he's gonna be the weakest. But his AoE attacks... Oh god. Oh, this is a fucking fight. This is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting. If I can just keep some distance from them, which is easier said than done. Yikes! Alright. Alright. I'm just constantly staggered. Like I'm just spending this entire goddamn fight staggered. I don't think that even hurt. No, it didn't even hurt him. Jesus. I must wish that they were in waves. I kind of wish that I was fighting them in waves, because trying to fight all three right now? Whoa. I'm also almost out of my healing potions, too, which is really just not good for me. I don't even think this is really doing much. It doesn't seem to be doing much of anything. Yeah, if I can just drain some health. Yeah, Stormbringer is not taking any damage, so I don't even think I can attack him yet. I think I need to attack maybe one at a time. Maybe one needs to die first. I'm trying to see if there's anything around the environment that I can use. I don't really see much. Really glad I lowered the difficulty, because this is real something. I don't even know what the right word to use in this situation is. Oh. Okay, I can't even move. Yeah, this is a little punitive right now. I can see some ways that I definitely prefer this fight to be handled. I feel like there's just too much going on at once, especially given how much health they have. Okay, okay. I'm also just imagining this fight if you were using some combat overhauls. Oh, one down. Oh, and that hurt Fiery Heart, it looks like. So I guess Fiery Heart's gonna be the one I need to fight next. If you could just get off my ass, sir. Okay, they both seem to be taking damage now, so I needed to take out the Wraith first. Oh my god, can you get back? Can you please leave me alone? I don't even want to use my crossbow for the entire fight either. I feel like this would be way more interesting if I was using sword and shield. I just... Holy shit. Yeah, alright. Fuck! God damn it! Oh, look at them casually walking away. Screw you, buddy. My criticism of this fight is that there's too much going on. Because it's not just them, you also have the fireballs that rain down from above. So, yeah. Between these guys just having a shitload of health, and the environmental damage, This is ridiculous. This is a lot. I'm so glad I turned down the difficulty. I'm so glad that I at least lowered it slightly. Yep, I had a feeling it was going to resist it. I just wanted to try it anyway. I wanted to try for the soul tear. Oh, whoa! Whoa! Did you see him leap? Oh my god, yeah. I'm just imagining this if you were using, like, the Sekiro combat mod or the Sky Souls mods and stuff like that, and just how quickly you would die. I almost wish one of them was an archer. I feel like that could have been a really cool thing, because you'd have one mage, one archer, one close combat. As opposed to two of them just rushing at me right now, being assholes about it. Oh, there he goes again. At least he missed. So here's my hope. I'm hoping that killing Fiery Heart will stop the fireballs from coming down. Because if it can just be a straightforward one-on-one fight with Stormbringer, I'd feel a little bit better about my odds. Oh god, get back, get back, get back. Ooh, I can't move, I can't move, I can't do anything. Oh god, I'm stuck. Oh, Fiery Heart, you're going down. Please tell me the fire stops here. Okay, yeah. One-on-one with him, I feel much better about. I don't know if Stormcall's even gonna work here, but I can try. I mean, hey, if they can call fireballs down on me, why can't I call a storm down on them? Nope, nope, still got fireballs. Still got fire. Okay. So much for Fiery Heart being responsible for that. If anything, I think the firestorms got worse. I don't think I have anything going for me right now. Just use Stormcall and I got nothing. Oh god, yep, the stagger he does is powerful. I'm just going to use that real quick. And let's pop to Rendil's stuff. Let's see if I can even drain his health with this. Let's see if it even helps me out here. Not by much. One thing I will say is that the mod does recommend having 300 plus health when you start this. I absolutely understand why. Oh, god damn it. Even when I think I'm doing good damage, even when I think I have a good chance against him, oh, just the one fireball will hit me and just stop me right in my tracks. Oh god, please tell me it's over. Please, please, please tell me it's over. Oh. I'm gonna use close wounds. I need to heal myself here. Oh! Well, I did it. Your equipped shout determines the enchantment of this weapon? That's cool! Oh, I really like the idea of that. So if I use Fire Breath, then I get a Fire Sword. Ice Breath, an Ice Sword. So on and so forth. Oh! Oh, I'm not free yet. I'm not safe yet. Let me switch to a different shout. Yeah, there you go. See? Now I got a fire sword. And I don't even need to use the shout either. Just whatever shout I have active counts for it. That's a really, really cool system. Still very close to dying. I'm still getting absolutely murdered here. Yeah, I'm getting really, really, really butchered here. Just gonna heal up. I'm just gonna hide over here. Leave me alone for a sec. Oh, you missed. Oh! Ascendant Master is too powerful for channel voice powers. Okay. Now, who the hell are you? In order. You and Marlin are to guard the portal. Do not touch the Washman. I will be there shortly. On this day, the blade will return to its rightful owner. Oh, so that's not even the end of it then. That's not even the end of our journey. Wait, also, this is saying return to Skyrim. No, it's not here. It's below then. That or the marker could just not be pointing to where I need to go. It could just be saying go back to Skyrim and I need to get back there myself without looking at markers and whatnot. Another Ascendant Master? Oh no. I mean, that's the thing. They're not too bad health-wise. Like, I've definitely fought worse. It's more so once they start doing damage to you, you're screwed. You gotta be real careful. Chase and defeat Arch Rendil. Oh, there he is! Alright. Okay. Fucking coward. Oh, what a coward. He just shows up, shouts at me, and then runs away. That's how I do things. That's my strategy. Oh god, I'm gonna get lost here. This is not good for me. It's okay, I think he's getting lost too. Okay. I see him, I see him. Oh, we're gonna do it. We're gonna get him. Ooh, he's got fancy armor. Oh, I like that we get to fight someone who's using a ton of shouts, I will say that. It's the thing of fighting Draugr. They use, what, like one shout later on in the game. Just every Draugr Deathlord just uses Foos, and that's really about it. Seeing him using Whirlwind Sprint, Cyclone, etc. Just, yeah. I like that variety. Oh my god! Jesus! It's the last of those potions. Holy shit, did you see that damage? Like, here's the thing. I know there's other things I can do to try and, you know, mitigate some of the damage I'm taking here, but still, just... I feel like this is a little bit much. He can't open the door, I'm safe. They can, though. They can. Well, that's the other irony. Just like, oh, we're gonna give you this weapon that lets you... deal damage based on your equipped shout. And then... I face a ton of enemies who don't even, oh god, I'm not gonna heal in time. Then you face a ton of enemies who just resist it anyway. Like, oh, cool. Thanks. It almost defeats the point. Oh, god. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Yeah, we're in the end game now. Jesus. No, you are. You're absolutely the master. We have established that. I never doubted it. Yeah, just look at how quickly my health is draining. Look at how hard it is to stay healed up at all right now. I exhausted my ultimate healing potions. Now, the other thing I could do is I could also just run. I could just run past all of them, since the goal is to find Rendil. And maybe that's what I should be doing here. There he is. Except now I just have to fight all of them as well, because it's just gonna be... Oh no, they're all... Oh, they're sealed out. Oh, that's good, that's good. Okay. They're sealed out. That's good for me, at least. Hey, buddy. Oh, God. Alright. The stagger again? Jesus, dude. I'm so dead. I can't heal in time. Oh, I could. Just barely. Just barely. Oh, my God. Oh, and, yeah, nope. Alright. That's ridiculous. Round 2, buddy, let's go. I'm actually being smart and using Ebonhide this time. Oh. Yeah, once again, I just find it so funny that we get the sword with these really cool abilities, and then we can't use said abilities on the sword at all. Oh. I am suffering at your hands. Don't worry about that. I can guarantee that I am. I guess in this situation it's meant to be a thing of you'll benefit from the sword's custom enchantment, not here, but you'll benefit from it, you know, in the rest of the game, when you're using the sword past this boss fight and beyond. Oh, nice try. Oh, God. Alright. Jesus! Once again, like... Oh, my God. So... For context, the mod recommends having... 300 HP or up. I have 660 HP on this character. So... I'm double the recommended health, and I'm still getting murdered this fucking fast. Man, anytime I see enemies that can shout like this often or this quickly, it always makes me jealous. It's like, why can't I shout that quickly? And I know why I can't. It's for balancing and whatnot, but they'll just shout constantly, and I'm like, man... I'm still waiting on that cooldown from when I used Stormcall earlier. I'm still being punished for that. I know it was only like half an hour ago, maybe 40 minutes ago, but I remember when I thought that the Deathlord Paladins were going to be my biggest challenge. How naive I was. How absolutely naive I was. How young I was, you know, half an hour ago. Oh, God. I'm gonna put Ebon Flesh on again. that. Alright. Am I already out of... No, not out of potions of well-being. Why did it say I am? Which I should just be using magica potions for this right now anyway. What is he doing? Is he just standing there right now? Oh! Why did I say that? Why did I say that? The other thing I could do, and once again, I could be doing this a bunch of different ways. There's a lot of ways I could be making much better use of my magicka and my powers and whatnot. Since on this character, once again, I have access to everything, every spell, every ability. I could just summon an Atronak, and that would probably help out at least slightly here. Once again, crossbow is just making everything a little bit more trivial. Yeah. One thing I often find in any mod I play which makes really crazy powerful enemies, anything that staggers is just your best friend. Just constant staggers. Just stagger after stagger after stagger. Is it anticlimactic? Very much so. But at least it works. And I love that we get the same sort of, like, soul absorption event and animation that we would for dragons with him. So that's really, really cool. Rendil's boots, Rendil's gloves, Rendil's hood, and Rendil's robes. All spells cost 50% less to cast, and magicka regenerates 100% faster. Well, that explains some of his powers, then. Why he was able to do so much. Yeah, I look fancy. I look pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Thank you guys for watching the Grand Paladin here on Skyrim Saturday. Going in, I knew this would be a shorter mod, and honestly, I don't think it needed to be any longer than it was. There's a few things that I really loved about this. Most notably the level design, the sense of ambiance, and the lofty goal of making more interesting and diverse boss battles. Boss fights are something that I often find really difficult to get right, not just in Skyrim, but in a lot of Bethesda's games. The way that Bethesda handles difficulty is just a matter of changing damage received and damage dealt modifiers. It's less about making encounters more difficult in terms of mechanics, and more about, hey, what if you gave that dude 5 times your health? You know, for fun. For boss battles like we see in the Grand Paladin, it really hammers home how boss fights in Skyrim can become tedious or even a bit overbearing. Even on adept difficulty, I think enemies do too much damage at times. Using those master level mages as more cannon fodder enemies, but then having them wipe out your health super fast isn't really fun or balanced in my opinion. I loved the fight that we had with the 3 Dragonborn Guardians, but once again, the amount of damage dealt by you versus damage received by them made the fight a little bit of a pain. I'm fine with drawing out fights, and I'm fine with not killing enemies super fast, but in this case, it just felt a bit one-sided. That being said, the variety in terms of the fights was really fun, and seeing enemies who use different abilities was really well done. Really, my only criticism here would be in regards to damage numbers in the mod. But there's even ways that I can mitigate that as a player, whether it be lowering the difficulty even more or just trying different builds. It's a mod that's going to really reward people who focus in on min-maxing, having a super powered build and character, and so on. But if you're like me and you're a bit more casual, this mod might be a bit much for you. The other thing I want to touch on is the Sword of Akatosh and its unique ability. This is a fantastic idea for a sword, having the active enchantment based upon which shout you have equipped. For Fire Breath you get plus 30 damage, and the same for Frost Breath. Stormcall gives shock damage, Cyclone gives whirlwind damage, and Stagger for unrelenting force. I don't think I've ever seen a weapon mod like this before, and it really is a weapon fitting for a Dragonborn. And in the end, playing through this has made me interested in trying out the remaster for the author's other quest mod, the Final Cataclysm. So I'll have to try that out at some point in the future. I'll see you guys next time, here on Skyrim Saturday. Bye bye.